Hi everyone and welcome to Stockport Lacrosse Club. We're here live with Crossover and Arundel against Stockport Lacrosse on a dry, for once-ish, good to form Friday evening. Thanks for joining us. National anthems are underway. With national anthems complete, the captains are now going to the referees, and we're just a few minutes away from the face-off at 7 p.m, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Captains for Crossover are number 6, Kendall Kemmis, and number 24, Catherine King. For Stockport, we have the goalie, Jess Young, Katie Billings. Apologies, everyone, Katie Billings, not Jess Young. And Mia Fullerton, missed her, number 3. We have the starting lineups heading out. Crossover shooting left to right, attacking left to right. Stockport attacking right to left. Starting at the draw for crossover is number 11, Reese Pascoe. Stockport doing their final preparations before joining crossover on the pitch. Starting for crossover, we have Izzy Scarfo, Olivia Murphy, Anya Diggs, Catherine King, Kendall Kemsis, Ashley Overley, Kendall Day. Stockport taking to the field. Starting for Stockport, we have Jess Young in goal, Hannah McCrone, Bo Bradley, Poppy Shepherd, Jessica Bramwell, Lucy Peel, Mia Fullerton, Gemma Livesey, Fran Boulderstone and Evie Leatherbarrow, rounding out Stockport starters today. And first draw is won by Stockport, number 14, Lucy Peel. She scoops it up and we're underway here at Cale Green. Foul on the far side of the pitch. Stockport retain the ball. Stockport carry over with Mia Fullerton. Oh, ball passed in front, goes slightly over. Chased behind by Fran Boulderstone. And scooping it up is Gemma Livesey before being pushed slightly out of bounds by crossover Reese Pascoe. Ball stays with Stockport, although we have a ground ball. Foul, ball stays Stockport. Dodging from the top, Mia Fullerton carries it in. Good double team there by crossover, leading to a turnover and the goalie clear. Reese Pascoe carries down the field. One man woman team. Oh, pass over to. And crossover just failed to keep it in. That's going to be a Stockport ball on the back line. End-to-end stuff in the first opening minutes here at Cale Green. And a great interception there by crossover coming down the field. Shot by goal number 4, Kendall Day. It's 1-0 to crossover. It's okay. And we're back to the draw. Again, Mia Fullerton and Reese Pascoe at the face. Great draw there, won by number 7, Izzy Scarfo, carrying it down into the offensive end for crossover. Crossover moving the ball nicely in the attacking end. A nice dodge there from Izzy Scarfo, leading to a flag for a push. She'll get a free position on the second hash. Good opportunity here with a lefty. And that's a great bounce shot leading to a goal for number 7, Izzy Scarfo. And we have a timeout called by Stockport, I believe. Just taking a few minutes to regroup early on after going 2-0 down from 2 quick goals from crossover. Teams heading back out after that early timeout from Stockport. Crossover with looks like a midfield substitution. Change at the face for crossover. Mia Fullerton stays for Stockport. Now taking the draw for crossover, we have number 27, Stephanie Bunker. We've also got 2 new middies on, Molly and Abby, 18 and 26, rounding out the new midfield for crossover. And a win there by Jessica Bramwell for Stockport. But a good ride there, early aggressive ride for crossover to cause that turnover and get the ball back to fast break it down. Oh, but a great turnover check on that catch for Hannah McCrone, leading to a turnover there, preventing that fast break goal. Ball's going to stay with crossover though, trying to go through the legs. Ball's with number 21, Kelsey Posdall. Crossover opting to settle now that they have the ball in their attacking end. The Bunker sisters passing it between each other. Number 21, Kelsey, coming back round. Nice save there by Jessica Young. Off a well-worked move from crossover. Now we're Stockport clearing. Stockport really slowing things down here. Ball's cleared out, but another interception there. But Mia Fullerton works hard, getting it back for Stockport, dodging down the middle. Oh, nice pass low. Just dropped there by Evie Leatherbarrow on the crease, but she retains possession, and Stockport back with the ball in their offensive end. Mia Fullerton looking to work the ball up top. Ball pass into the middle. Great shot and a goal. Goal by Evie Leatherbarrow, number 17, assist number 3, Mia Fullerton. Very patient, well-worked goal there from Stockport. And we're back to the draw. Number 21, Kelsey Posdall taking the draw, and it's won by number 26 for crossover. Nice quick transition goal, scored by number 21. Really nice work, fast break, give and go there by the crossover team. Scored by number 21, Kelsey Posdall. Assist to number 26, Molly Schiavone. Score is 3-1 to crossover early in the first quarter. We're back to the draw. Number 21, Kelsey Posdal on the draw for crossover, and we have a new draw taker here for Stockport in Karis Jones. One there by Kelsey, number 21. But a great check there from Karis to try and create the turnover. We have a bit of a collision there in the midfield, but retained by crossover number 18, Abby Bunker, to get it down to the offensive end for crossover. Carry it behind just to settle it down. Working up top with some cuts, balls behind, moved out wide. Looking for that dodge. Ball circled up top. Nice dodge there by number 18. We have a foul. I think that's going to be a yellow card by the looks of things for a check to the head. Yeah, yellow card for number 7. And we have number 18, Abby Bunker, centre hash, with that free position and crossover going man up. And Abby Bunker takes it in and scores on that free position shot, gets in and shoots it top right-hand corner on a really nice work goal. Crossover remain man up. Stockport have a man off with a card, woman off with a card for a check to the head. So Stockport are 1 down for the time being for the next few minutes. As Jessica Bramwell steps up to take the draw again against number 21, Kelsey Posdal for crossover. And she wins it to herself, carries the ball down with speed, looking into the middle, but great defense there by Mia Fullerton to force crossover out and not allow that fast break goal. Breaking ankles there, but great save by Jess Young. Stockport look to hold the ball, clear it out to Gemma Livesey. But a turnover there. Crossover, get the ball back. And a well-worked goal there from that turnover. Oh. I believe the goal should still stand, but we do have an offside call against Stockport. Oh. Apologies. Some confusion on the field. Ball is going back to the draw. I'm not sure if that goal, I don't think that goal still stands, so we're back to the centre. I think we still remain at 4-1 to crossover. And we have another offside call against Stockport. Man down causing them a few issues, forgetting to keep their 3 people behind that restraining line. Ball remains crossover. And a nice backdoor cut there by number 27, Stephanie Bunker. And a great assist there for number 26, Molly Schiavone. Really working that man-up opportunity to take a 5-1 lead. And I believe that's now the card is up. Stockport have served their 2-minute time. We're back to full strength. 10v10. And we have a new middies again. So number 13, Lexi Vosberg, comes to the field for crossover, joining Izzy Scarfo in the midfield. And Reese Pascoe's back at the draw as well. It's gonna go, ball's going blue. I believe that's a draw circle violation, crossover entering too early, leading to Stockport getting the ball from the draw. Just arranging the players on the pitch now for the foul. And number 7, Karis Jones, carries the ball down the field with a lot of speed, but a great back check there by number 11, Reese Pascoe, leading to that turnover. And the ball's with the goalie, clearing it out to crossover. Stockport looking to try and redefend, but crossover getting it out quickly over the heads of the Stockport ride. Up quick, but drop ball recovered by number 4, and a great finish by number 4, Kendall Day, after a well-worked fast break goal by crossover. Crossover taking an early 7-1 lead in the first quarter here at Stockport. Oh, we have 6-1. Oh, the scoreboard's wrong.
Was that goal counted?
We're not sure. Well, I don't know. We're just going to clarify if that goal was counted at quarter time. Bit of a mismatch. We have 6-1 here. Scoreboard has 7-1, so we're not sure. Great take there by number 13, Lexi Vosberg, there on the draw. Carrying the ball behind into the crossover attack. Ball's now with number 5, Catherine Futch. First time we've seen her take the field. Great feed in, but a great interception there by Karis Jones, getting the cause turnover. Carries it down. Oh, big swipe there from crossover. Stockport will retain the ball in the midfield. Quick turnover there, but Stockport get the ball back. Very scrappy here in this opening quarter. A lot of back and forth. Lucy Peel comes to collect. Gets stuck in a great double team there by the crossover. They're really riding hard, this crossover team, putting instant pressure on the Stockport defense and midfielder to try and get the ball out into their attack. And again, causing that other turnover. Great pickup, early ball over the top. And a save. That was a shot from number 5, Catherine Futch, but Jess Young said no thanks. Stopped right on the doorstep. Lucy Peel carries through a lot of pressure. We have a few push calls there, I believe. Ball staying with Stockport. Number 14, Lucy Peel. She carries the ball in. Take the ball back up top. Number 18, Eva Hall. Flip pass there to number 7, Karis Jones. Quick dodge. And a great shot and score off that roll dodge there from number 7, Karis Jones, unassisted to make the score. On our side, 6-2 to Stockport. Scoreboard says differently. We think that one did count. We'll add it here. We think it's 7-2 now. Mia Fullerton's back on the field here in the midfield for Stockport. Taking the draw, accompanied in the midfield by Karis Jones and Lucy Peel. Crossover remained unchanged there at midfield at this time. Ball is up high, collected there by Lucy Peel, and then Mia Fullerton scooping up that ground ball. And that is quarter time. We have the score 7-2 to crossover. The end of the first quarter, as well as been a very competitive and feisty first quarter. We're just going a bit roving reporter now, everybody. And we're just going to try and speak to some alumni just to get their perspectives on the game and hear about their times last year when they went to America on tour and just how they enjoyed the whole experience. If I can find someone, that is. Probably can't even see me. I'm down on the sideline. Hopefully Glenn won't try and catch me. No, he's not. He's saying no. Here we have midfielder from last year, Lucy Sands. Lucy, what do you think of the game today?
I think Stockport are putting a really good fight against this great team. They're standing their own, and Jess is doing an amazing job in goal as well.
Yeah, standard things from Jess. And tell us a bit about your time last year. How did you find the tour in America?
I found my host family really welcoming, and
give them a shout out. What's their name?
Pardon?
What's their names?
Jeannie and Shannon Byrne and Maeve Byrne. Love you. Miss you very much. Yeah.
Maeve's there, right?
Yeah, Maeve's sat over there.
She's getting shy. She's getting a picture taken, everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, had an amazing time. Yeah, it was unforgettable, and especially the friendship game as well.
Unforgettable. That's what we want to hear. Next up, we have last year's captain joining us, joining the fray.
Hello.
We have Emma Bowler. Very quick, Emma, in a few seconds.
Okay.
What are you thinking of the game right now?
I think it's very good. I'm enjoying it. I think this is one of the toughest ones they've played so far.
Oh.
So yeah,
Big
I
words.
hope they have a great Stockport coach.
So do I. So do I. Thanks, Emma. We'll come back to you in a bit. We want to hear more from Emma later. But right now, the ref's just blown his whistle. We're back out for quarter two. Crossover leading Stockport 7-2 as we go back in. Remember, we're switching ends, everyone. So when you're watching, we're switching ends. So we'll now have crossover attacking from our right to left. Stockport attacking from our left to right. Stockport in blue and white strip. Crossover in blue skirts and a very nice, I'd say, white pinny with the American flag. Reversible. They're looking very stylish this year. Back out with number 11, Reese Pascoe at the draw. We also have number 13, Lexi Vosberg, joining her on the circle, and number 7, Izzy Scarfo. We have number 22, Ashley Overley, number 4, Kendall Day, and number 5, Catherine Futch. In the attacking end for crossover. On defence, we have Aiden, number 16, number 24, Catherine King, and number 17, Anya Diggs. And then in goal, I can't quite see who it is, I do apologise. Crossover win that draw though, get it back down into the attacking end, and a low shot and a great save there. Stockport with a new goalie in, Katie Billings, taking over from Jess Young in the second quarter and making an early low save there. Crossover putting on early pressure, but we have a quick clear out. But it's just tipped over there. Crossover chasing it down to get it back. We have a foul. That was a swipe there. Ball staying, crossover. Ball's back out up. Carried over into the attacking end by number 24, Catherine King. She passes it into the middle. Oh, and the ball's dropped. Bit of an error there from crossover, but the ball's back now with Katie Billings. Nice early clear there from Katie to number 17 for Stockport, Evie Leatherbarrow. She carries it down under a lot of pressure there. That's a foul, push. Ball staying with Stockport, pushed by number 5, Catherine Futch. Just a bit too much pressure there as she's pressuring Evie Leatherbarrow, carrying it down the field on that ride. Stockport have got it down though over the restraining line into their offensive end now. Carrying the ball behind, pass behind to Mia Fullerton, now carrying the ball over the top, pass it into the middle, but a great stick there by number 11, Reese Pascoe, to force that turnover. Well picked up. And here, collected by number 22, Ashley Overley. But drop, good pressure here from Stockport on the ride, trying to do what crossover are putting the pressure on them. They're trying to match that on the way back down, but crossover, carry the ball over, get the ball down to their attacking end. Ball with number 4, Kendall Day. Good pressure there by Bo, number 12 for Stockport. And a nice dodge there by Reese Pascoe. Pass it into the middle. Carry back out. We have a flag. We have shooting space call. So we're going to have a free position. I think it's number 5, Catherine Futch. On the second hash, it's number 12, Bo Bradley going behind for that free position, that shooting space. Carried in, but a great save off the knee of Katie Billings there. That's 3 early saves for Katie Billings. Probably great for her confidence. And the ball stays Stockport. Well chased there by Lucy Peel. And ball's back now with Katie as she looks to clear the ball out. Stockport again taking their time here, trying to take some of the... It's been back and forth early on in this second quarter. Stockport just trying to compose themselves, I would think. Catch their breath. Arundel sending some early pressure to the goalie. They find that over the top. Lucy Peel and crossover putting on early pressure here. Balls over the top to Hannah McCrone. Well found there to Jessica Bramwell, and they managed to evade that pressure. Do really well to get through that ride. Oh, and a great then shot there from Jessica Bramwell. Number 2, Jessica Bramwell dodging. Number 2, Jessica Bramwell dodges, takes on the pressure and scores a great individual effort. And we do have a new goalie for crossover, Morgan Anderson in goal. Score is now 7-3 to Stockport. I believe we had a white ball in play there. Probably won't have been too happy for the goalie, but we've swapped it out. Don't worry, back to the yellow ball. And we're back at the draw. Some subs in for crossover. Kelsey Posdal, Abby Bunker, and Molly Schiavone making the midfield. We have Stephanie Bunker, Marissa Scott in attack. Defense is staying unchanged, and we are up from the draw. Good individual effort there from Kelsey Posdal to win that draw to herself and bring it down. Passes it up to Molly Schiavone, and good pressure there from number 7, Karis Jones on Stockport to not make it easy for Molly Schiavone to pick that ball up. Pressure's a little too much though, and it is going to be a crossover ball. They've been given a free position on this first inside hash. She opts to pull it out, and we have a shooting space call. She just moves over one hash. Oh, she moves up to the center hash. Staring right down at Katie Billings now. Carries it in. Nice high shot over the top of Katie's left-hand shoulder. It's going to be a goal there for number 26. Free position goal. Number 26, Molly Schiavone. Score is now 8-3. Crossover. And we're a few minutes into that second quarter. And now we're back at the draw. Number 7, Karis Jones for Stockport taking the draw against Kelsey Posdal, number 21. Ball's popped out down that 50. Scooped up by Mia Fullerton of Stockport, number 3. Carrying it over into attack. Straight down to... Oh, passes it down, gets that long ball down to Gemma Livesey on the crease, but big shot, and it's saved by Morgan Anderson. Ball goes out, and the ball's going to be crossover. They chase it down to that line. Well won there. But a good early option there by Stockport. Foul here, number 5, Kendall Futch winning the ball, keeping the ball. And we have another yellow card for Stockport. I think it's a check to the head. She got contact on her goggles. That's her second yellow card, so that's going to be a red card, unfortunately, for Stockport. which is very unfortunate, but they'll be man down now for 5 minutes on that red. Get a nice easy ball in. Great shot there from number 27, Stephanie Bunker, ringing it off that inside post. Well worked from crossover to find that free player on the man-up opportunity. And now we go back to the draw. So back at the draw, we've got Mia Fullerton from Stockport. I believe that's Effie Hart in the midfield. And obviously Stockport man down, which is why they have that player missing. But ball goes up, and then won there by Abby Bunker. She carries it down into attacking end. Great pass over there, but well stopped by Hannah McCrone to really delay that fast break that the crossover we're looking for. Good sliding and crashing there from Stockport to really prevent these dodges and force crossover to move that ball. They pass it behind. Number 21, Kelsey Posdal, is looking up top for those cuts. I don't think she meant it for Abby Bunker, but she found her, who dodges, lays it off. Real nice move there from crossover to find the extra man and score. That's a goal by number 21, Kelsey Posdal, assist to number 18, I believe, Abby Bunker. Quick ball movement, just breaking down Stockport's man-down defence there. That's crossover getting their 10th goal of the game, taking a 7-goal leads. Crossover moving Olivia Murphy up into midfield. Quick ball in. Oh, and a great save there by Katie Billings after Kelsey Posdal found Stephanie Bunker right in front of goal, but Katie Billings just did enough to stop her, and we have a foul in the midfield. Gemma Livesey retains that ball in the midfield. Stockport trying to get the ball over into their attacking end and the man-down opportunity. We have Poppy Shepherd carrying it over. Over she goes, all the way down, but just sending that effort just wide under a lot of pressure, but it's retained by Stockport. Number 17, Evie Leatherbarrow, brings the ball in off the back line, looking inside for a free player, but she's heavily double teamed while Stockport stay man down. Evie carries behind. Oh, and just a slip there by Mia, but she keeps the ball, somehow stays up, and a push on ball. And I think we're reaching for another card. No, he's not. We have a timeout here on the field. Hopefully not an injury to Mia Fullerton, who's had a great game so far for Stockport. She's slow to get up, but she is getting up. Looks like she'll be able to carry on. Yeah, thumbs up to the bench. She's all good. She's going to get a free position right at the top, centre hash. Oh, and she sends it just wide, fizzes it just past that right post, and cross over there with that backup just to win that ball back. But a good opportunity to get a shot off there for Stockport while man down. Just having to take the ball back. Crossover not fully stopping their feet before bringing the ball back into the field of play. Easy to do. So now on a whistle start, she passes it over to her goalie who's clearing. The ball's dropped. Retained there by number 21, Kelsey Posdal. Her head's up, looking downfield. Oh, and it's just tipped just over by number 18, Abby Bunker. That's going to go back to Stockport ball. Really up and down stuff here at Kale Green tonight. And we have balls gone out to Poppy Shepherd. She gets Fouled in the midfield. She carries it over. Sends it back to her goalie, Katie Billings, who gets it back out. Good switch of field there by Stockport to find that free player. And the ball then trickles through. Couldn't get through to Evie Leatherbarrow. Just beaten there. Crossover really using the extra man to take advantage. But they turn it over themselves again and give the ball back to, oh no, very back and forth here. Crossover managed to retain the ball with number 24, Catherine King, who gets it down into her attacking end with number 21, Kelsey Posdall, with a great rocker step there, putting it into her left hand. And a nice hard shot there to make this, to take an 8-goal lead for Crossover. The score's 11-3 here in the second quarter. We're back to the draw. Stockport still man down. Oh, I think Stockport are even now. I think they only served that 2 minutes because it was a yellow. But unfortunately, Karis will not be able to come back onto the field as it was her second yellow. Crossover, get that ball there with number 13, Lexi Vosberg. Passes it over to number 22, Ashley Overley. But great slide there by the Stockport team. They just couldn't find that second slide, and Crossover fizz the ball back into the middle to get Lexi Vosberg opens right in front of goal, and she scores. We have 2 minutes left now in the second quarter before half time. And Crossover just extending their lead, 9-goal lead now, 12-3. Great atmosphere here tonight down at Kale Green, if I can set the scene. Sun is just starting to peek out. Makes a change from the rain you may have seen on other footage throughout the week. Quite a mild night. And the ball's back up again. Well won there on the restraining line by Ashley Overley. Straight over the top. Molly Skiafone rings it off that inside post. Goal number 13. Unlucky for some. Not unlucky for Crossover tonight. They make it 10-goal lead. Number 26, Molly Schiavone, assist to number 22, Ashley Overley. Is it 14? I might be off on my scores, so apologies, sports fans. We're at 14-3 here. And that was a ball not going over the shoulder height for anyone new to lacrosse. At the draw, the ball does have to go over shoulder height on the draw. Otherwise, it's reset. Ball comes out here. We have a scrap here on for the ground ball, scooped up there by number 13, Lexi Vosberg. She carries it down. Oh, but just as the whistle blows for half time. Going into half time, Crossover lead 14, Stockport 3. I am going to hand over, so I do brace you all. You might want to turn the volume down. One of our current Metro girls. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Grace Poppy Wilson.
What position do you play, Grace?
Attack.
How are you enjoying your time?
It's really fun.
Who's your girl? Who's your girl?
Kelsey Posdall. Oh yeah, shout out to Kelsey's dad watching this.
Cute.
Yeah.
And are you having fun with Kelsey? What have you been doing? What's been the highlight?
What's been the highlight? Eating. No. Probably eating
Eating what?
American sweets.
Oh, cute. Like bonding together.
Yeah, Takis. Sour Patch Kids. Yeah.
Anything else to add for the crowd back home?
Not really.
What about the friendship game? You're looking forward to the friendship game?
Yeah, I actually think it'll be close.
Score predictions.
I think America. USA. Oh, crossover. We'll score like 20, and we'll score like 15.
I mean,
That's like the real prediction.
you're supposed to say we'll win, but she's playing it down. Anything else to add before you go for the day? No. You go wild.
Yeah, just shout out to Amy Thompson. Amy Thompson, shout out, and Molly, her American girl.
That was my fault.
Teams are getting ready to get back out. Refs have just given us the 2-minute warning. For anyone just joining us, I don't know if we have people joining us. Glenn's going to give me the nod or not. Who's commentating? Hi, it's me, Olivia Higson, Metro Girls coach. Please don't say anything mean, though. To all our 32 fans, hi. Welcome to Stockport Lacrosse Club. Crossover team preparing to come out for the third quarter, in which they lead 14-3, 11-goal lead. Stockport is taking their time. Final coaching comments. Crossover midfielder unit just going through their draw positioning at the moment as Stockport do their final cheer and then come out onto the field. Stockport back to their starting goalie of Jess Young. Looks like Crossover are back with Morgan Anderson in goal. We have Reese Pascoe at the draw, number 11 for Crossover. Facing number 3, Mia Fullerton in the blue strip of Stockport. Stockport, I believe, coming out back at full strength after being man down in that second quarter. And then we're back underway here in the third quarter. Ball sent high up off the draw. Fight here. Ball is kicked and it goes blue. Stockport possession. Popped over there. Jess Bramwell collects. But again, Crossover continuing with this aggressive ride. Really trying to force a turnover early from Stockport and being successful. Oh, apologies. Called for a check to the head. She'll be sent 4 meters behind. Collected there by number 6 in blue, Amy Thompson. Put still under a lot of pressure there from Crossover. Doing a great job of causing that turnover. No, ball staying with Stockport. We have another check to the head call, but the pressure here from Crossover is really causing Stockport a lot of trouble to clear the ball. And they're forcing the turnover, but just pushing out of bounds on that ground ball, and Stockport retain possession once more as they truly try and get it over into their attacking end. Collected there by Lucy Peel, but a great check there by number 11, Reese Pascoe, but scooped up by Gemma Livesey, number 10 for Stockport, who carries it up top, passes up to Fran Boulderstone, who has the ball up top, passes it inside, but a great turnover there, collected, just intercepted there by number 24, Catherine King. Crossover captain, she carries it in, can she take it all the way? No, opts to go behind as she's put under pressure by number 3, Mia Fullerton. Passes it out to number 8, Olivia Murphy, who drives in, but just forced out by the Stockport defence by a nice crash there. Passes it out to number 10, Alexa LaChapelle. Passes it inside, nice, and a great finish there by number 6, Kendall Kemsis. Found there inside by number 8, Olivia Murphy. Really quick movement from Crossover there, leading to that goal, finding that open player in front of goal as Stockport slide. And we're back to the draw as Crossover take a 12-goal lead. Back with Reese Pascoe and Mia Fullerton facing off at the draw. Ball's pushed up wide out to the Crossover end. We have a foul called. I'm just trying to see what's being called. Oh, early entry by Crossover before the possession was called. So the ball's going to go blue, but intercepted, well intercepted there by Crossover, forcing that turnover, picked up there by number 6, Kendall Kamzis, and sent it just saved there by Jess Young, who pushes the ball out just wide, and it's scooped up and brought back in by Crossover. Number 10, Alexa LaChapelle, just carrying the ball back in, passing it over to number 4, Kendall Day. Just dodging to get free of that pressure by Stockport. High pressure out. Stockport's trying to press the ball out wide. Good double team there by Jess Bramwell and Amy Thompson, but Crossover handling the pressure really well. Crossover doing a great job of dodging, keeping their heads up, ready to find that free player and moving the ball nice and quickly. Ball out wide here with number 6, Kendall Kemsies. Passing out to number 10, Alexis LaChapelle. Pushed out wide, and that push is a little bit too much of a push there by number 3, Mia Fullerton. It's going to be a Crossover ball right at the top of the attacking 11. And they push it out to number 7. She dodges inside. Nice flip pass. Great. Oh, and it bounces out. Shot, but the ball is deflected and bounces back out, and it's scooped up by number 6, Kendall Kems. Number 11, Reese Pascoe, dodges into the middle. Nice quick feet, but saves right off the right foot of Jess Young, just denying Reese Pascoe after a really great hard dodge to the middle and a nice low shot. These Stockport goalies putting up quite a good display today. Really making Crossover have to fight and work hard for these goals. Stockport defence having quite a stand, but we do have a flag up, I believe, from the ref on the far side. We haven't quite called it yet. Unsure why. Ball's passed into the middle, but just deflected over the top. And now I believe the flag is going to be called, so we're going to come back to a Crossover ball. Delayed foul is essentially what a flag is. So the ball's going to stay with, I believe, number 4, Kendall Day. From Crossover, she's going to have the ball at the top, free position shot, top of the fan. So that center hash on the 11 meter. I know she's been taken out to the first hash, it looks like. First or second hash. And I have a great view from here. Free position. Nice fake, real nice fake high, shooting low, beating Jess Young on that stick side low, inside post for a nice goal by number 4, Kendall Day. Just pushing out further that Crossover lead. 13-goal lead now, score is 16-3. Crossover leading Stockport. Shout out to Louise Reed. This is me commentating. Hope you're having a great time in Bali. We're not jealous at all. And a great pick up there by Abby Bunker off that draw. Dodging in hard to the middle, drawing that double team. Stockport trying to get organised now defensively. Pass it out wide. Crossover sending a lot of cuts through to the middle. Hannah McCrone with great 1v1 defence there. But I believe that was a whistle called. We have a whistle blown. I'm trying to see what the umpire is gesturing. I think we have another free position, but it's on that outside hanging hash. So number 4, Kennedy, opts to pass it off. Probably a good decision there. Wasn't a great angle for her free position shot. out here to number 6, Kendall Kemsis. Great pressure there by Mia Fullerton, but handled well by number 6, and she passes it inside. Great cut by number 18, Abby Bunker, found by number 6, Kendall Kemsis, and it's a great goal there from crossover, finding those open cutters in the middle, working hard off those dodges to get free and score those goals. We have another midfield change here from crossover. Kelsey Posdall back at the draw. It's facing off against Jessica Bramwell. Kelsey pops it back to herself over her shoulder. Under pressure from Jessica Bramwell right from off, but she handles it, switch to left hand and brings it back in towards the middle. Before passing it off to Molly Schiaffone. A little bit of miscommunication there on that pop, but they handle it. Nice feed into the inside, but shot by Marissa Scott, just whizzes wide of that post. Chased down by crossover, and they keep the ball to bring it back in. Passing it back in to Molly Schiaffone. Stockport starting to really apply that pressure out wide. Fed inside to Marissa Scott. She mishandles it, but manages to get it up off the pop, and we have a foul. I believe that's a 3-second call, if I saw him rightly. May have been across the body, one or the other. And we have a free possession shot for number 20, Marissa Scott, on that second hash. Nice goal, but unfortunately called back for shooting space. We are playing the World Lacrosse rules here instead of NCAA rules or high school US rules for anyone watching on the other side of the pond. So unfortunately, if a whistle is called before the shot goes in, it is brought back and the goal does not count. So Stockport there with a second chance and making the most of it, causing that turnover, but Abby Bunker brings in. And another shooting space there for Stockport, but not before a fantastic save from Jess Young to deny Abby Bunker. But another chance here for Abby Bunker, top of the 11, free position, centre hash. Oh, and a great tip, another great save from Jess Young. These Stockport goalies are really having an impressive day, both of them making some really crucial saves to keep Stockport in it. Kelsey Posdall bringing the ball round, passing it up top. Crossover constantly keeping the ball moving and spinning around the 11, so Stockport constantly having to adjust and move, making life really hard for this Stockport defence. Oh, and just a great misstep there by number 5. That's Catherine Futch with a great individual effort there, just breaking ankles down at the crease to get herself free, faking high and putting that right past Jess Young after several saves there. Apologies, I'm being asked questions here, can't keep up. A few subbing changes here for crossover. We have number 14, Charlie Goodwin, on in defence with number 24, Catherine King, and number 13, Lexi Vosberg, and a few midi substitutions. Kelsey Posdall, though, staying dominant on the draw, really able to just pop up and win it to herself really effectively today. Stockport really struggling to deal with her on that draw. Passing it down low to Stephanie Bunker, who opts not to shoot. Passing it off. Ooh, and that is going to be, I would assume, a yellow card. Dangerous propelling. Yep, yellow card for number 5, Catherine Futch. Just letting that shot go and unfortunately hitting number 2, Jessica Bramwell, but she seems to be fine. Number 2's having to go off. I think being hit in the head, we just want to make sure that she's all okay. No harm done there. Seems to be okay. Seems to be laughing, which is always a good sign. But that's going to be a Stockport ball, and Crossover are going to go and man down now for the next 2 minutes with that yellow card. Stockport moving the ball up the field easily with that extra man. Oh, finding Evie Leatherbarrow in the middle. Double team swarmed there by Crossover as they really do well to prevent that shot getting off, as she was wide open in front of goal, and she carries the ball behind. Stockport again a reminder they're just man up due to that yellow card. Just passing the ball around. Crossover really packing in. Find the ball inside. Lucy Peel there. And a nice shot there by Lucy Peel. Assist to number 18, Eva Hall. Stockport getting that man up. Goal. Getting one back. Score is now 18-4 to Crossover. And we are back to the draw here. Stockport score is 18-4 to Crossover, and we're in the third quarter. Mia Fullerton and Kelsey Posdall at the draw. Crossover are a man down after having a yellow card, but again, Kelsey Posdall just continuing her dominance on the draw. With that nice self-draw that she just pops up to herself over her shoulder, and she carries it down, trying to get that man down goal. But a good double team there from Stockport, forcing her out and passing off to Stephanie Bunker, who then passes it off to Crossover, who now might just kind of run down this yellow card and try and just get back to even strength. And the penalty is now over, so we're back to even strength. Crossover back even, and they'll probably set up back now into their attack nice and quickly, moving that ball quickly. Oh, and just that riser shot from Kelsey Posdall just sails high over. But Crossover were quick then to get back into their offensive set after coming back to even. Stephanie Bunker will bring the ball back on from the back line. It's kind of a long trot back there from the back line to where the ball sailed to, so she's back in. Good pressure there from Mia Fullerton and forcing that ball to hit the floor, but Crossover very quick here on these ground balls. They're quick to pick them up, sailing that ball in, but just not finding its intended target. And that is the end of the third quarter here. Crossover really starting to extend their lead and stretch their legs a bit. Score is now 18-4 to Crossover as we enter this final quarter here tonight at Stockport. And we're back here into the fourth quarter at Stockport Lacrosse Club. and Arundel crossover, leading Stockport by 14 goals. The score is crossover 18, Stockport 4. Entering that fourth and final quarter. Believe it or not, we are in Stockport, but the rain has stayed away by some miracle. We're still dry, still nice and mild here tonight. Which does make a change. I'm being splashed by members of the crowd, which is not appreciated. But crossover out, ready to go, ready to sort of finish this one off. Stockport just with their final preparations before they come out and ready for this final quarter. Crossover really start to assert their dominance in that last one, really finding the open players and really nice team goals, moving the ball nice and quickly. Stockport struggling to deal with the pressure sometimes in the ride, struggling to get the ball into their attack. But Stockport with some good moments here. They've been able to find some good attacking moments and get the ball down into their attacking end. Crossover just been extremely clinical with their shots. Despite some really great saves from the Stockport goalies, I must give a shout out to both Stockport goalies. We have the second goalie in today, Katie Billings, in this fourth quarter. Both her and Jess Young have performed really, really well with a number of saves against this crossover team. But we're back underway. I believe Reese Pascoe is back at the draw, number 11, against Mia Fullerton, number 3, and Reese really jumping up there, getting it, carrying it straight down, finding that extra man, but just dropped there at the last minute by number 4, Kendall Day. She passes it down low. Ashley Overley there, circling it round. Back up top, Izzy Scarfo here carrying, just surveying, picking the right option. Back down to Ashley Overley, who carries behind, finds Kendall Day. Nice check there by Hannah McCrone. No foul called, but really good check just to ensure Kendall Day couldn't slip underneath and get in front of Cage. Stockport here, Reese Pascoe dodging. Ooh, and a hard foul there. And we have, could be a charge here. I'm an attacker though, so I wouldn't take a charge. I'd go with the defensive foul, but kind of 50-50, but it's going to stay crossover. Block there by Stockport and a goal there. Reese Pascoe finding, I believe that was number 8, Olivia Murphy, with that goal. Off that quick restart from the foul. Stockport just weren't ready to get set up, and crossover really took advantage of that. So we're back to the draw here. Crossover stretching that lead to a 15-goal lead, now at 19-4. Crossover leading Stockport. Back up at the draw, and we're fighting here. Lucy Peel. Oh, and we have a foul called. Ball's going white. It's going to be a check across the body, I believe, is that foul. So Lucy's being sent. Peel's being sent 4 meters behind. Ball's going Olivia Murphy, number 8, for crossover, and she carries it over into the offensive end there for crossover. Stockport just trying to get organised here. Crossover not able to take advantage of that slight disorganisation, but taking their time, being nice and patient in this final quarter to find these open players, moving the ball. And they feed it inside. Izzy Scarfo just couldn't quite handle that there. And Mia Fulton able to get the ball into Katie Billings, who's now clearing the ball out to Stockport. Crossover sending early pressure, but Katie Billings able to get the ball out, finds Jess Young nice and early, but unable to connect there with Hannah McCrone, and Izzy Scarfo there scooping that ball up and creating that turnover to get the ball back for crossover, carrying it back down along this sideline. She carries it all the way down behind Cage just to set up again in the crossover's offensive end. Nice cut there from Kendall Day. And just a miscue there from crossover, but they're able to scoop it up and get it back in. Good physical defense there from Lucy Peel. Tries to push it in, and slight miscue there, and Stockport able to come up with the ball. Lucy Peel just scooping that ball up and getting it out to Gemma Livesey, who's put under that immediate pressure from this really aggressive ride that we've seen all evening from crossover. Stockport handle it well, get the ball over to Lucy Peel. Oh, she gets it into Mia Fullerton, who's just stopped right on the doorstep by the crossover goalie. It's Morgan Anderson in this quarter. Really great save there. But great transition play there from Stockport. And then Katie Billings again. Seeing goalies just really performing well today. And she gets it out, able to get it out to Mia Fullerton, who carries the ball down into the Stockport attacking end. Very back and forth again in this fourth quarter. We've had moments of this throughout the whole game. She tries to send it over to find Fran Balderstone, unable to, but just picked up here by Effie Hart, who's carrying the ball back in to the Stockport end. Passing it back over to Jess Bramwell, and who carries it all the way in, but foul here. I think that's across the body from crossover to get. Don't think it's going to be quite a free position. She's just outside that 11. So she self-starts, gets it over to Mia Fullerton. Nice give and go there. Finds Gemma. Oh, and then sends it quickly. Fran Balderson trying to quick stick it on the doorstep, but didn't quite connect, and the ball goes back to crossover after a foul inside the fan from Stockport while trying to recover the ball. Caroline Skilling here with the ball, carries the ball up. After that foul, sends it up safely to Kendall Day, and crossover able to get back into their attacking end. Great dodge there from Kendall Day. Real great individual effort, just really showing off her speed there to beat her player, get inside, and nice little fake to get it past Katie Billings. Crossover now hitting the 20 goal mark, leading 20 goals to 4 against Stockport. We're back here at the draw. New draw again. Kelsey Posel, who we've just seen be dominant all day on this draw. Can she get it again? She pops it back out over her shoulder, and yet again it's kind of like same thing on repeat. She just scoops it up and carries it down into her attacking end. Stopped there by Mia Fullerton, who plays great body defense to pop that ball out from Kelsey Posel, maintaining that pressure on her, but a bit too much pressure, calls for a push. Kelsey Posel trying to reset that quick start, but unable to. Just called back from the ref. Feeling drops of rain here at Stockport. You'll see people putting their coats on. I think I'd spoken too soon when I was saying it wasn't raining for once. Being covered by an umbrella swiftly. Ball's out now with Molly, number 26. Back out with Abby Bunker. Pups it inside.
Yes!
Great save there by Katie Billings, nice and low. Really great save after a real great play there from crossover, finding that free player from a nice dodge. Kind of doing what they're doing all day. Dodging hard, finding that free player and getting inside. But Katie Billings there just stepped up, making that save. Crossover sending that pressure, but Katie Billings able to not quite get it out. Turnover caused there by Anya Diggs, number 17, but good pressure there from Gemma Livesey, number 10 from Stockport. Nice fight here. Gemma's really pushing. And we have a foul called here. Just trying to figure out what it is. Please bear with me. I think it's going to be crossover ball. It's a push called there by Stockport. So crossover, carry on, get the ball back behind, and set up again into their attacking end. Nice, quick, hard dodge to the inside. Great individual goal. Number 6, Kendall Camizis. We have a timeout. Stockport calling a timeout, just trying to collect their thoughts. They started off strong in this fourth quarter, really came out fighting. They've just, Crossover just been able to kind of capitalise on a few mistakes. So I think Stockport just trying to regroup, reset, hopefully get a few more goals here in this last quarter. And we're back out after that timeout call by Stockport. In the fourth quarter, and Crossover leading by a score of 20 goals to 4. Back out to the draw. Kelsey Posdog coming back out to face Jess Bramwell for Stockport. Stockport just really haven't had an answer for Kelsey Posdog today on the draw. She's been pretty much unstoppable, popping that ball out to herself. Stockport trying to counter that by overloading on their defensive end. Kelsey Posdog popping the ball out there to Molly Scafello. Back up. Just miscues that. Lucy Peel is able to scoop that ball up and get it back into Katie Billings to really prevent that fast break goal, which is great defence and great pick up there from Lucy Peel. Great clear there from Lucy Peel. Managed to pop it over. Stockport, when they find a way to get over this crossover ride, they do it well, but the crossover ride often proving too much of a challenge for them, and they're not always able to get through it. And here again, crossover causing that turnover and getting that ball back down over to Kelsey Posdol, who passes it to Stephanie Bunker, who's not quite able to connect. And that's an empty stick check, I believe, called on 27, Stephanie Bunker. So the ball's going to go with Stockport, and they're going to try again to get it back out of their defensive end and up into the attack. But Stephanie Bunker there causing that turnover just with great pressure. Carries the ball down and fakes and shoots high just over the left shoulder. That's number 27, Stephanie Bunker, unassisted, to push that lead out to a 17-goal lead now for Crossover, and the score's 21-4. I must say I have heard the fans commentating on the refs, and obviously we do thank the refs for giving up their time on a Friday evening to come and volunteer and help us out. Doing a great job tonight. Another draw there, won by Kelsey Posdol. She finds Stephanie Bunker, and a nice, quick, fast break goal. Crossover just proving too fast. Winning that draw quick off the draw and finding that free player on the fast break. Crossover with seeming to be a wholesale offensive change here. Bringing back in Ashley Overly Kendall Kamsis and Lexi Vosberg, I believe. My eyesight's not the best, though, I apologise. And we now have Marissa Scott faking the draw. The ball's up and won well by Abby Bunker. She just snatches that one out of the air. We have a man down. She just straight to the cage. No slide came there from Stockport. Abby Bunker just sliced through the defence, pinging that top corner and adding on the goals now for Crossover, who've now hit that 23rd goal. And they call a timeout. Maybe just wanting to take a few minutes just to run through some game plan and just talk some things through as they take a 19-goal lead against Stockport. '24. Correction, sports fans. Oh. We'll confirm at the end. Our main cameraman, statsman Glenn. Huge shout out for Glenn. He believes we are 24-4. Scoreboard over there is 23-4. I'd go with Glenn on this one. Scoreboard might not be reliably. Glenn's not backing himself. But we'll never know. Either way, it's either 23 or 24-4. What we do know is Stockport have 4. We're in the final quarter here at Stockport Lacrosse Club. Beautiful night at Kale Green. Fans are out in full force. The burgers are on the barbecue. The bar is open, which I'm sure everyone's enjoying. And Crossover coming back out after their timeout. Stockport trying to keep this score down as much as they can, maybe add a few on of their own. I must say, Stockport have put up a good fight. There's been times where they have played really well. Found some good defensive moments, but when Crossover just turned it on and really found those 3 people, it's just been too much for Stockport to handle at times, and that's when they've really tried to pile on those goals. It's been a feisty match. We've seen a few cards in these final 5 or so minutes. Hopefully we'll see still a great game of lacrosse. Marissa Scott back at the draw against Jessica Bramwell, and again Abby Bunker just jumping up and grabbing it before it's brought down and then scooped up by Crossover again, and they bring it back down to their attacking end as they set up behind. Stockport putting pressure, sending that pressure behind. Stockport really setting that high pressure on Lucy Peel, forcing that turnover, forcing an error there from Crossover, but Molly Schiaffone able to just handle that, keep that ball in the Crossover end and send it back down to Lexi Vosberg. That's a 2-minute call from the refs, in case I didn't hear it. 2 minutes left in this final quarter and in the game. A great interception there from Mia Fullerton, number 3 from Stockport, just pulling it down. Seemingly tripped, but not called by the referee. So it stays with a Crossover ball, and they get it up to Stephanie Bunker, number 18. Abby Bunker, apologies. Wrong Bunker sister. Crossover really trying to just hold on to this ball, run the clock down, but a mishandle there. The ball on the floor, trying to come up, and again, Crossover just first to these balls and able to scoop up that ground ball. Back again with Abby Bunker, who carries it down. We have 1 minute now in the half. Stockport's really trying to push on this defensive pressure, but Crossover able to handle it well. Crossover just really trying to run out this last few minutes. Really holding stall ball here as they hold a 19-goal lead against Stockport. Stockport really trying to push out, force that turnover in these last few seconds. Foul called there. It's a push. Ball staying Crossover. Crossover made a quick substitution there, bringing on Lexi Scarfello, I believe. Izzy Scarfello. Ashley Overly carrying it in. Opts not to shoot. And that is game time. Crossover take this one tonight. 23-4. Could be 24-4. I'm sure we'll keep you all updated. But a great game from Crossover. Well thought by Stockport. And a great game had by all. Thanks for joining. Thanks for listening to me for the past hour and a bit. And we'll see you on Monday, where the boys and the girls will be facing off at Cheadle before we then go into the friendship games next week. Coming to the end of the tour. Thanks, guys. Bye.